The Gospel of Thomas, saying 19. Jesus said, Blessed is he who was before he came into being. If you become disciples to me and listen to my words, these stones will minister to you. For you have 5 trees in paradise, which do not change either in summer or in winter, and whose leaves do not fall. Whoever is acquainted with them will not taste death. Jesus said, Blessed is he who came into being, was anointed, Spirit baptized from heaven, having inward substance, before he came into being, was anointed, water baptized by man, having only an outward form, for only the anointing Spirit guides one into all truth. If you become my disciples and listen to my words, the keys to unlock the mystery, these stones, the books, the tablets of stone, the scriptures, will minister to you. They will reveal their hidden spiritual meaning to you. See John chapter 8 and verse 47, 52 and 58. And John chapter 15 and verse 8. Matthew chapter 3 and verse 3. Luke chapter 3 and verse 3. And saying 13. And Matthew chapter 7 and verse 9. For there are 5 trees for you in paradise, which remain undisturbed in summer and winter, and whose leaves, healing words, do not fall, so these must relate to truth. The 5 trees: the tree of knowledge, worldly wisdom full of rebellion; the tree of life, heavenly wisdom full of truth. See Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 18. Some other trees to consider: the tree of the field, the tree of oil, olive tree. We know a fig tree was in the garden, for they hid themselves with its leaves, but we also know that they lose their leaves in winter, just as their symbolic people did, Israel and Judah. The other 3 trees in the garden which do not lose their leaves would be the fir tree, the vine tree, and the cedar. See Isaiah chapter 60 and verse 13, and the book of Ezekiel chapter 31 and verse 8. Whoever becomes acquainted with them, the truth, will not experience death. It sets you free from it, so the trees must be tied to the word of truth in some way. See the book of Enoch chapter 3 and the book of Enoch chapter 10 and verse 16 and 24. Enoch chapter 25 and verse 4. Enoch 93 verses 2 and 5. Psalm 1 and verse 3. Psalm 92 and verse 13. Isaiah chapter 44 and verse 4. Isaiah chapter 61 and verse 3. Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 8. Ode 11. Ode 38 and verses 17 to 22. And Ode 20.